Today, we are discussing The Electric Kingdom by David Arnold.
Today we are going to discuss the book's New Hampshire setting, which seems appropriate as we are in New Hampshire. I wondered why David Arnold picked our state. So I wanted him to explain about this New Hampshire connection. I was so thankful when David responded immediately to my inquiry. I mean, like immediately. I put it in and there he was. So I asked, quote, "How did you choose our fair state as the setting for your book? Have you spent much time here?" And he replied, quote, "Thanks so much for reaching out. I'm honored that you guys will be discussing my book and happy to talk about the glories of New Hampshire." Smiley face. I chose that area for a couple of reasons, primarily because my wife's extended family is from Maine, so I've been up a few times and fell in love with that part of the country. We've flown some, but driven up twice, and I always prefer the drive. Those long stretches of road winding through the woods and mountains, I just love it. My wife's uncle has some property on top of a mountain on Moosehead Lake. I found myself thinking about a father and daughter telling stories on that deck, and the house has a deck with the most amazing view. And maybe the daughter has never left her house. So what in the world would she think of these woods? And what if she had to cross that land for some reason? And you can see where this is going. But yeah, it all started with that view on top of a mountain in Maine, and I knew I needed a somewhat industrial town for her to land in, and having been to Manchester a couple times, I love the mills along the riverside, and it all just clicked. He goes on to say, I took 2 dedicated research trips to the area as well. Google Earth is helpful when writing, but there's no substitute for experiencing a place for yourself. At the very least, these trips confirm and enrich what I already know, but there are always 1 or 2 instances when I find something entirely new. For example, on one trip to New Hampshire, I was thinking Nico's Path along the Merrimack River when I stumbled across Books a Million, and I was like, oh, this is too good. I mean, it was right on her route, and one of those magical moments when the research gods just hand you a gift.
I'm running with the turkeys.
Only in New Hampshire.
Thank you so much, David.